Those who adapt are not bound by circumstance.
Passion, practice, perseverance. That is the road.
Who wouldn't want to buy a slightly more hospitable environment?
clear. Tell me, what happened between you and Sigrun on the lake?
Well, she was rowing past where you found her family treasury.
Where we learned she cursed her brother over forbidden love.
That's right. And as we rowed by, I remember feeling grateful that the place was now deep underwater where she couldn't see it. And at that moment, she turned to me, and she said, I think, Mimir, I might be smitten with you. I think maybe I want to kiss you. Indeed, brother. I mean, there's always been more to us than there's been the opportunity to explore. So much unspoken, beneath the surface. I had to name it so boldly. It took me a bit off guard. Fire crossed, brother! Stay alert! Behind you! Look out!
And Sigrun, I am still waiting for the part where you spoke.
In my defense, I only told her the truth as it struck me in the moment. I told her my feelings for her were deep as Rand's Hall and had been for as long as I'd known her. But just then a kind of revelation came over me. A sudden cold clarity that it was vanity to imagine that I, as I am, could be enough for her as she is. So I heard myself tell her that I didn't think I could give her what she needed.
Now, I have mad at you.
Pile on, brother. I deserve it. Left flank! Above you, brothers!
So, you told Sigrun you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice.
Aye, obviously. But as prospects for terror go, can you imagine knowing all along you're not enough for someone? And then living out their slow realization of that truth? I admit it chilled me to the bone.
You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present?
I just can't pretend not to know better. She's romanticized the idea of us. Certainly I've done the same. Is that anything to build a future on? I mean, look at me, brother. Be practical.
If anyone else disparaged you as you disparaged yourself, I would wish to strike them with an axe.
Above you! Watch out! Behind you! Look out! Watch your left! I believe your target's on the battlefield there. Watch your left! count it Valhalla. Right then, time to ascend to the next area, if you're ready. I thought we had it that time. Let's make a point to barter for any permanent upgrades. Seems it's all this strange currency is good for.
In the face of change, those who adapt triumph, while the rigid falter.
I'm seeing some wise investments here.
Siegmund, and your low opinion of yourself.
Look, brother, I don't apologize for wanting her to have someone who can be everything to her. She deserves the best.
Then why should she not deserve the smartest man alive?
Sometimes I think you've come too far, brother.
Did I overstep?
No, Kratos. I appreciate your point. And to be fair, if I was so right, then why am I so angry at myself?
Right side, brother! Behind you, brother! Ready that shield! Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost. Bifrost on your left.
can't bear the thought of Sigrun having damaged herself to save us. Or having damaged her connection to Valhalla, which she'd doubtless say was worse.
Will there be consequences beyond her injuries?
I don't suppose I can be sure of that either way. But I'm certainly going to begin worrying about it now. Thank you kindly.
Left side! Left side! Bifrost everywhere! Behind you! I believe your target's on the battlefield there. 800 yards, left leg! That's the one you needed.
Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now.
Did Valhalla return you to your forest last time?
Aye, brother. And this time I wasn't alone.
Were you attacked?
No, far from it. Apparently my Valhalla isn't the stuff of constant combat at all. The memories of mine it draws on are more interpersonal. To wit, I found myself reliving old times with my former crew of fairy folk. Cobweb, Mustard Seed, the whole pack of ne'er-do-wells. Warm greetings for their old ringleader, like nary a day had passed.
Sounds pleasant.
Rather was, to be honest. I remain suspicious, but if this process is doing something for you, I remain open to seeing what it has in mind for me.
Behind you! Look out! Right side, brother! I'm back! What a thrill! Getting a choice regarding your fate must be nice. Well slain, Kratos. Shit, Skipper. Still a monster, I see. There's Valhalla's target. Get to it! Behind you, incoming! Incoming left side! Finally. Get on back to the start and ascend, or whatever it is. Something big. Yes. Heading back to the cage, are we? I guess Valhalla is giving you a second chance. Well, now it's a party. Incoming dive! What are you planning to do this time, Kratos? Wait, no, don't tell me. The suspense is honestly the only thing keeping me awake back here. Here's a random thought for you. Maybe it only counts as a sacrifice if you give up someone you value. I think we all know that's not
Quiet, you.
Cyclops. You'll never guess their weak spot. Untether yourself, man! Why are you using that weapon? Are you confused? Losing vigor, are you? More enemies, left side! Let's see what brilliant move you've thought of. Kratos? Surely you're not supposed to. You know what? Never mind. I'd like to see this.
Brother? Oh, where are we now? Tyr!
The invitation was yours.
I would have signed it, but it was important you come here for your own reasons.
Then you're not an illusion.
Here in the flesh, old friend.
What do you want?
I know what you're wrestling with, Spartan. I understand it better than you realize. The shame. The doubt. The question I could find no answer for until I came here. Lifetimes ago. Stepped through that door.
What is in there?
I'm not here to spoil that for you. Only to help you prepare.
Why?
Because I can. Because for us, fighting occupies the body, while our minds work out the rest. Because you're not ready. Yet.
Show me.
Sorry, why exactly are you attacking us?
Consider it a kind of trial by combat, Mimir. When Kratos can get the better of me, we'll know his mind has done the work. Come on! I see you, Kratos. One of a kind. I may have overreached with that one. Focus, Kratos. Arms up. Focus, Kratos. A man at war with himself places a deficit upon his focus. He is impatient, emotional, easily surprised. A man at one with himself has a clearer mind, sharper instincts. That man is ready to win. That man is ready to progress. Come on, brother! done yet. Defend yourself. An attack of Olympian power. Come on! A legendary anchor. Having fun yet? Be ready. Come on! Come on! Definitely done, Kratos. Focus, Kratos. Well done, Kratos. I yield.
Good then.
Perhaps you are ready now.
Am I?
Honestly, nobody can truly say that but you.
I am not ready.
Yet. But we will get you there.
Valhalla has something for you.
Air?
For you. A mind that can adapt thrives amid chaos, finding order within the storm. I'd like to tell you a story that I think will help you along your path.
We did more things and more things to do. Check.
Perfection may be unattainable, but imagine
How
striving.
can you resist investing in yourself? And that benefit's good to last.
Gunnar.
A gift. To become a more total warrior. Imagine it. I hear you like stories. I got one for you.
A chance to bargain with Valhalla itself.
We're all impressed by your progress, Jim. We've never seen anyone engage Valhalla quite the way you have.
Sigrun, it's good to see you back.
Freya was just being cautious. I'm right as rain. How fares your journey?
We have uncovered our host. It is Tyr.
Tyr, you say?
Aye, and no projection either.
I never knew his connection to Valhalla was so strong. But then, he goes back further than I do. Fascinating.
Kratos, I'm glad to see you're back inside. It seems Valhalla has arranged something special for you in the throne room. See you again soon, Kratos.
This.
You remember this, Kratos. The memory is vivid. A familiar scene to any that know your legend. The man at the crossroads of a fateful decision.
Aye, you've spoken of this, brother. The pact you made with Ares, to stave off the barbarian horde.
The day I sold my soul to a god of war. Why show me this?
Well, if I had to guess, probably to make you feel like the piece of shit you are.
Is he necessary?
He's no part of my design. He's either Valhalla's or yours.
At least he hasn't replaced me again. Not yet, anyway. Seems a real charmer. A memory fragment of your time in Alfheim, then?
Tell me, who was Kratos of Sparta the day you made your pledge to Ares?
I was the youngest captain in the Spartan army. I had gained a reputation for my skills in combat, my command on the battlefield, but also my aggression. I was determined to never lose, and until then, never had. My men were loyal, fiercely so.
How many Spartans did you command?
Not enough that day.
How many barbarians did you face?
Thousands.
Still got it.
Dear, why help prepare me to take your old position? Why not fulfill it yourself? You seem capable.
To the mortals of these realms, I am an ancient myth, long out of mind. The days I could hope to unify these realms are long past. But they see you as the hero of Ragnarok. You are known, respected. And from what I have seen, you're the most qualified by far.
Hate to interrupt you, Tyr, but we're pushing ahead now.
Until next time, then.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost. I think we're meant to choose one chest or the other. Shall we have a look? Careful. Who knows what's waiting for you in that mist? Seems you must endure a burden for a time to receive a greater reward. Are you tempted? Back here! Incoming crossfire! What's your left? Well, that's a load off. Behind you, brother! Right side, brother! There's the one Valhalla singled out for you. Blackrock, don't let them hit you. On your left! Behind you, incoming! One more to go. brilliant kill. Valhalla will be impressed. Grand. We should be free to move up to the next area now. It may be just for this try, but a little assist would be nice. Enough with the fire! Certainly on that little edge.
Hello again, Kratos! I must say, it's genuinely hard to think of anything stupider than pledging your soul to Ares of all people. I mean, any of Zeus's brood are bound to be garbage, present company by no means excluded. But Ares made a real art out of being vicious and depraved. Though, I suppose I can't begrudge you your role model. I see you still use the blades he gave you. Can you really say you regret a decision?
and still keep benefiting from the trappings of that decision? I'm not sure, I'm just asking. You ever try to do the math on how many people died as a result of your little collaboration? Like contemplating the grains of sand on a beach, isn't it? Just overwhelming, honestly.
What is that?
Looks like someone left you a party favor. Oh, and it's a symbolic totem of your shame. That's so thoughtful. Ah, now you've done it. You're being judged. And we all know your past actions wouldn't pass muster with anybody. Oh, I meant to ask. How did you like setting yourself on fire? Truly entertaining stuff. Sorry to miss how it ended up. I think maybe you still have some ash on your skin. Am I crazy? What will he choose? Siren? Cover my ears! Kratos! Disrupt this, you half-wit! Why are you using that weapon? Are you confused? Kill a monster, I see. And stay dead. The one you need to slay. Behind you, dummy. The one that needed yet has been gotten. Aren't you swell? Maximum challenge, maximum reward. Don't let him climb us!
No one.
Behind you, dummy! Line behind you. Untether yourself, man! Great job, not her again. You two like your fight with Humber. That's it. You've opened a way forward with your blood-soaked and savage ways.
Well done, Kratos. I brought something else to keep things interesting. You're not the only one with weapons from far-off lands, you know. Ready? Blood for blood, Druira!
Blood on! Here they come!
Be ready! Be ready! Come on! Arms up! Don't get distracted. Now you're fighting to win. Having fun yet? Those who have fallen, carry me!
Look out! Tyr's using them to heal!
Why did you do it, Kratos? Why did you pledge yourself to Ares?
I was ambitious. Proud. I could not accept defeat. I crave power.
Is that all? Are you sure? Nothing more to that story? Nothing else under the surface? Come on! Blood for blood, Druira!
Look out! Blood off!
Having fun yet? Hey, Tom! Defend yourself. I may have overreached with that one. Your wrath is finished, Kratos. I yield, Kratos.
Very well.
I believe you found an understanding within yourself. Shall we see?
Fools. It's not only memories.
Indeed. For what is a memory apart from our perspective on it? You know the evils that came of your path. You know the evils within yourself. Yes, these you dwell on. But it's not that simple, is it?
The Horde is vast, brother. What would have happened if you didn't stop it?
Our lands would have been overrun. Our people killed, violated.
People your army was sworn to protect. An army led by you. Did you not feel a duty to fulfill your purpose? Did you not fear for the safety of your homeland? You saved them.
You would excuse my actions.
Excusing them is not the exercise, Kratos. Only accepting them. Accepting that you acted based on what you knew then, not on what was to come. Your motivation and their consequences are far more complicated than you let yourself believe. I think perhaps you have more to process.
Yes. I have much to think about. I will return.
And I will be waiting.
You sent the invitation in the first place?
Yes. His voice echoes in the halls. There's no mistaking it.
So it's Tyr's game you're playing? This is all his idea?
A game is not his purpose. There is something here I must see through.
And what is that exactly?
Process.
All right. If it's helping, I trust you both.
We all do. As we trust in Valhalla.
Even after what it did to you.
I knew the rules and chose to break them. I regret nothing.
I'd like to tell you a story that I think will help you along the path.
Go ahead.
Early in my life, before I was a Valkyrie, I was a healer in a small village. My father trained me in the use of herbs and natural remedies. To him, coming from a long line of herbal healers, that was the only true medicine. But visiting the city, I saw healers who used magic. Only magic, to treat their patients. I'd seen it work. And work wonders. I tried to tell my father, but he said mage healing was against his philosophy, a dangerous shortcut that violated tradition. Being a good daughter, I respected his convictions. But that all changed when he took ill. That's a good place to stop for now. When you're further along on your journey, I'll share the next part of my story. The resilient warrior dances with change. easily adjusting to its rhythm.
Fresh rewards with a side of new opportunities.
Valhalla honors you.
Gunnar.
Take this. Each accomplishment is a stepping stone to further greatness. I hear you like stories. I got one for you.
Go on.
I wasn't born with the privilege of some of my sisters in arms. I wasn't bred for greatness. I was just the daughter of some poor innkeeper. Matter of fact, I wasn't even his. He just raised me after somebody left me there. I didn't have much going for me, but I had one thing. I wasn't afraid of anyone. If somebody was asking for a punch in the face, I never thought twice. Brought a heap of trouble on myself that way, it's true. But I sure learned how to fight. Enough for now. I'll pick that up later.
It's never been easier to be better. Since we keep going back in, I take it this process is working for you somehow.
Yes. Succeed or fail. I feel progress. Clarity. I need to see it through.
Very good, brother.
An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing me deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
Kratos, I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios, was it fueled by any personal motivations? Or was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal. I did know him, long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
Right side!
Is it worth what it'll cost you? I wonder.
Kratos, I hope you'll forgive me for overhearing. But before you first found your way to me, you were grappling with the symbolism of your former seat of power. May I offer a perspective?
You may.
Before I became God of War, I felt as hesitant as you do. I feared that taking the throne would only validate Odin's power hierarchy, which even then I didn't trust. But I decided I could wield a better influence on the inside than on the outside. There are many ways to lead, and not all of them involve ruling. The throne and the office are only what you bring to them.
Incoming! Above you!
Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead. As if I were someone to be followed.
Your self-criticisms, valid and otherwise, seem well reflected here in Valhalla. It's no accident that your mind manifested that throne. It's more than a symbol. It's a challenge to revisit your assumptions. Mimir is right. You have
Excuse the
power.
interruption, but we're surging ahead now.
I understand.
Oh, that's a rough one!
Behind you, brother! Behind you, watch out!
Got him! Count it, Valhalla! way up should be clear now. Whenever you're ready. Like my hair standing on end. Behind you, brother! Clean there! Oh, I can't watch. And in your house. What good's a shield if you're not going to use it? Bleed there! Oh, this is going to sting! Like my hair standing on end. Bleed their motive! Plucking a son of Thor out of your memory, of all things.
Guess you're not done with me yet, Kratos. And lest we forget, Kratos, lest we neglect to place your deed in full and proper context, I saved your life. Me! And you literally tore off my head for my troubles. Imagine if all your new friends knew how you used to treat your old friends. Of course, you're not the same man, right? Now, you only get your friends killed through lack of foresight. Far easier to blame others that way, am I right?
I know you are a projection of the mind. But for what it is worth, the death I gave you wasn't just.
Oh, how touching. Yeah, not actually worth the spittle it took to mumble that out. Do not do that again. Nobody wants to hear that from you. A little something to remember me by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment. Please, take your sweet, sweet time. Break the tether, quickly! Try another weapon, idiot! Grace! Oh, you've missed these slippery bastards, haven't you? Right side, you bastard! A Minotaur. Now we'll see who's half a man. us! We're on fire! That's a nice change of pace! Now that's the Kratos that brought down Atlas. The invisible army has fallen. Way to go, Hitler. Shield, strike it, now! Watch from underneath! There's the one you have to get. Left side, murderer. Left flank. Disrupted, you halfwit! Oh, this one. I want to say troglodyte? Line behind you. Only getting harder as you delay, Kratos. Behind you, incoming. Behind you! Incoming! You seem trained, Kratos. Charging at us! Behind you, dummy! Still a monster, I see. Only one left alive! You sure you're up to the maximum challenge? I mean, look up. Now that's the Kratos that brought down Atlas. Do you know that winged creature with a trident? Don't let him club us!
I suggest we barter with Valhalla before we re-enter. Make things a bit more hospitable inside.
A master sees every setback as a catalyst for progress. Don't lose heart.
You've been busy.
Shield Maiden.
Please accept this. Perseverance is your ally, General. Back to my story.
And they say you can't buy self-improvement.
listening.
So, there I was, Little Miss Brawl Magnet. If I wasn't starting the fight, I was the first one charging in to join it. Maybe it's something in the Asgard water, but seemed like there was always a fight to be had. I guess I needed the rush, something to keep me sharp, feeling alive. I was driven, without fear or frankly much sense, to hold me back. Got myself a bit of a reputation, and that ended up being a problem. This notorious bully I'd humiliated held on to a grudge and tried to track me down. Found out way too easily who I was and where I lived. Set out to teach me a lesson. We'll pick it up there when you progress further. Valhalla selects your opponents for a reason. Embrace the challenge, but know you can prevail.
Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor.
It wouldn't really be him in there, I can assure you. You have a memory of a past fight, and I'm sure Valhalla takes advantage.
But why him?
I don't think that's for me to say.
Well, something for us to ponder in between melees.